just get it going here. Anyway, welcome to this nonsense. Yay, welcome to this nonsense version 2. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? There. Now we can actually attempt to get something done here. Good lord. Good lord. Anyway. Continuing on with this crap. We'll load this. I was going to grind up the other characters, but I didn't do that because I never do what I'm actually going to say I'm going to do. Welcome back, Vaporeon. Your chat actually loaded. Now let's see if your stream actually loads. Just like the worst internet in the world. But I decided not to do that just because that's how I am. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start some hunts. And hopefully figure out what's wrong with DXtory at some point later, because that just decided to, like, consume itself and die, which is just fantastic. But anyway, that does mean the emulator is going to run a bit slower, because XSplit and screen capture are not two things that tend to go very well together with an emulator, but whatever. So it'll stutter a little bit and slow down, I apologize. If someone would like to tell DXtory to stop trying to consume itself, that would be good too. Where am I going? We need to check the clan primer. That's what we need to do, because we have some hunts here that are listed. I think we've already accepted this one. No, we completed that one. Petitioner's Dantro at a camp in the Easter Sand, or Ester Sand, or whatever. And we need to go to Lowtown and Lusu Square, so let's go to Lowtown since we're right next to that. I think. Yeah, we are. Okay. Oh, XSplit. How I despise everything you do. You know, I bet I know what it is, actually. It's probably DXtory, for whatever reason, has attached itself to XSplit, and then when it crashed, it freaked itself out there. I don't know. We'll deal with that later. We need to go this way, I think. I think it's that person icon up here is who we're supposed to talk to, but you know me, never knowing exactly what the heck I'm doing. Hey, did your chat load, Vaporeon? Amazing. Or your stream? I know your chat loaded. Don't be stupid, me. You who I'm talking to? Yes, I am. A child has shut himself inside this house. Okay. Just tell me where it is so I can murder it and we can be on my way. Yes. I didn't accept the bill, just a Waterway Storehouse 5. We must deal with the apparition, which is apparently called a wraith. Sure. It also means we need to go back down into the waterway. She didn't say where in the waterway. Does it tell me in the primer? I was hoping she would tell me where in the waterway it was, but she decided to be mean about it. Near the entrance. Well, there you go. That makes it pretty easy, doesn't it? Also, I need to turn my gambits off when we get down there, because I keep saying I'm not going to use gambits. But after we do some of these hunts, we'll go back to my continuation of this storyline, theoretically. Is this? Yes. That's where we're going. So we can attempt to kill the stupid Demonwall for the 8th time or something like that. Yay, Demonwalls! Aren't those fun? So it's supposed to be near the entrance. Is this even the same waterways? Did I go down the wrong waterway? No, I didn't. Oh, hi! Is that it? Well, there you go. That was easy. I'll turn my gambits off. There we go. I was thinking it might be a little bit more difficult to find it, but we're horribly overleveled for this hunt, so it shouldn't be terribly difficult. Although he just cast Doom on me, which is fantastic. Now he casts Doom on her. Doom is countdown death, but it's dead already, so that wasn't terribly difficult. Hunts give you some pretty good gills, so hopefully we'll be able to buy extra stuff. I also went shopping and got some extra items and crap for people, so all good. All good. Everything is good except for the freaking DXtory issue we're having there, but whatever. DXtory decided to not work. Actually, it was the emulator that caused it, so whatever. Now we need to go talk to this lady again, I'm pretty sure. I think to end it, you talk to the person who gave it to you. Which, in this case, would be this lady who's cowering in the corner over here for whatever reason. Hello! I have. It was terribly difficult. I know. There's a snort from an unknown... Oh, hi. Apparently that was the kid we were saving. Interesting. I had thought it was going to be a human, but apparently it's that thing which snorted on its way out, which is terrible. He does look happy. Look at him. He looks exactly like he did when he walked in there, I'm sure. And yay, we get something for it. Do we get Gil? Hey, we do. And gauntlets, which I already had. Gauntlets are, I think, extra chance to block, yeah. Improves chance to block, which is good because he has a shield. Now we need to go to the Ester Sand. Hunting without an airship is slightly cumbersome, so lots and lots of walking around. Which, knowing me, I probably won't cut out, because that's how I roll. Minimal editing like a boss. Minimal chatting like a boss. For whatever reason, the like work hour weekday streams seem to be more popular for whatever reason. People watch me at work. There's the phone. Yay, phone. We need to go to the Ester Sand, which is east of here. Conveniently. There should be a little outpost over here. Apparently I haven't been to it, but there should be an outpost over here that we have to talk to some dude at. So off we go! In an outpostly direction. Which is going to take forever and a decade to get there, because actually we could get a chocobo, can't we? Or is that only the south side? About to find out. I think that might be the only on the south side. You can't take chocobos into town and then run them over here, I don't think. Which is disappointing, I know. I wish you could take chocobos everywhere, because that would make running around in this game far easier. Chocobo? Hey, there are chocobos over here, sweet. You. Gertie. I don't know who names their chocobo Gertie, but I would like one, yes. Chocobos are expensive, but they're actually quite handy. There are no encounters while you're on a chocobo. Much like every other Final Fantasy game that was ever freaking made. Continuity! Yay! Extremely long load times. Here we go. There's a time limit, by the way, you might notice that, but it's all good. And there's a sprint button. At least I don't think there's encounters. Yeah, they leave you alone. They're still here, but you have limited number of sprints. You can see it consumes a little thingy over there. It's a weird system they did for this, but whatever. Apparently we don't even have to go very far. We're here. That was hard, wasn't it? I guess that was a waste of 500 gil, but who am I to save gil for things that are more important, like actually purchasing items? So we have to talk to someone here. I should probably find out who I'm supposed to talk to. That would be a good start. This one. Dantro. Are you Dantro? Oh, you're a wise elder. Can you talk to you? Energetic child. Are you Dantro? No, who is Dantro? You are. I've come here to kill your thing. Yes, I am. The flowering Cactoid. That sounds like a very intimidating creature. Speak of the devil. There they are, right there. Convenient. I like how they dance. Their idle animation is dancing. They have a taste for blood because they have a flower on their head. That makes perfect sense. I like how the other guy's still doing his talking animation. Don't worry about me and that guy, you know, talking. There he is, kill him. Look at it there, mocking us, dancing. I like the Cactoids. They're so silly. Where are you going, buddy? Lurking out in the Yardang Labyrinth, which I believe is actually right next to here. At least I think that's the labyrinth. Hopefully it's not obscenely far away. Some of these hunts are, like mostly the town-based ones, where you talk to a person in town. They're usually a bit farther away, some of the later ones. Is this the labyrinth? Maybe? I don't know. Whatever it is, we're going into it. and then immediately finding out what it is. We still have Doom on us, don't we? Yep, it is the Labyrinth. Good. I didn't realize Doom stayed with you, but whatever. Are you what I'm looking for? No. Back here? No. Why is there just a single freaking cactus back here? This Doom is gonna be the death of me here in a moment. Don't mind me, doggies. I'm just here to kill cactuses. All of these enemies are your standard, like, beginning of game level enemies, so for the most part they're completely worthless. Look, they can't even hurt me. Nice unneeded block there. Where is he at? Why did he have to be in a freaking labyrinth? That's like the worst possible place for him to be. Wouldn't be over there. He's probably in that far corner over there, which means I'll have to take a left. This isn't much of a labyrinth, by the way, to be honest. It's more a have lots of pathways that all lead to the same exact area kind of situation. Are you over here, Mr. Cactus? I've got 3 seconds to kill you. Or 3 takes. I don't know what that runs in, the Doom, but it's not seconds. It's also extremely stuttery because of XII. I may have to stop this for a few minutes and restart XSplit and all that to see if I can fix it. Because I can't do my streams without DXtory, that's just weird. Is it back here? No. Of course it was. Hello Vaporeon, how are you? And I died. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't think I have a way to remove Doom right now, which is disappointing, but whatever. It's not like we're low on Phoenix Downs, and then she died. There we go. Now we're good. That's how you remove Doom. You die. Convenient. How are you doing, Vaporeon? And I need to fix my party. There really should be a hotkey for this, but... Don't forget the loot. Sein looten. All of this loot's basically worthless, to be honest. Just may as well kill him. They all draw off wolf pelts, which... Oh, there he is. He's over here. I found him. Come hither. And yes, Balthier is level 9. I have not played with any of the characters other than the group I have right now, for all intents and purposes. That guy has cactuses growing out of his cactus head. That is awkward looking, good sir. Why do you look so weird? Hopefully... Oh, stop parrying, bro. Come back. Come back here. Where is he going? Luckily he doesn't run faster than we do. He parries a lot, though. Hey, there we go. Not sure how you parry something when you don't have a sword, but whatever. Hello, crazy lady. Thought parrying was a sword technique, but whatever. Details. Now we've killed that, we can run back to the dude over here, which conveniently the freaking cactus ran towards it, so... Convenience! Yay! And then the only other hunt I have is this way, isn't it? Yep. The only other hunt I have is, in the Lusu Mines. Which I guess we could do. I may as well. Not like I'm in any hurry to go fight the Demonwall again, because that went so well the first bajillion times I did it. Hello? That is indeed a cactus flower. I'm not sure why he calls it an overgrown cactus. It was smaller than the one that spawned next to it, but whatever. 10 potions. Not terribly useful, but there you go. Let's see. You've not played this one, you have. I actually like this one, to be honest. We'd have to go back to Rapidaster. Also, still not capable, actually, well... Nope, still not capable of killing this dinosaur that's over here, Mr. T-Rex, that consumes wolves. He also, by the way, he gives you the same experience and license points no matter how many wolves he's eaten, I'm pretty sure. So he starts at level 35 or something, and if you just let him eat wolves over here, or 29 is when he starts at, he'll end up being level 99 with like a bajillion hit points. But I don't think he gets a boost to experience gain when you kill him like that, but there you go. There's a small chance we'd be able to kill him, but I'm not going to go ahead and risk that. In other news, Vaughn has a mischarge. Kinda forgot to explain what I did off screen earlier, but bit of grinding, Vaughn has a mischarge. The other two have 2, which is why they have 2 MP gauges down there, which is good news. That should help me, assuming I don't screw it up. It should help me with the Demonwall, because I'd be able to chain more mist doohickers. I'd be able to chain more overdrives, if you want to use this simplistic term instead of whatever this game uses. Hi, I gave you 500 gil to walk 20 feet. Worst thing ever. Let's just teleport to the south gate. Speed up our time here. I think the south gate is the one with the teleport. And let's just go to the aerodrome, because I want to show you the airport system, I guess. Because you can actually pay for flights to areas. I may as well. I could teleport there, which would use a teleport sphere, or gem, or whatever it's called, which I have a bunch of, but I just wanted to show you this. You have 2 options when you do it. Apparently we can go to 2 places. Flights to Bajurba. Where's this one going? Naubana. Don't want to go to Naubana. You have 2 options. You have a private cabin and a something or another. Leisure craft, that's what it is. They're both the same price. The private cabin will just give you instant transport there. Leisure craft you can twiddle about, which I'm going to show. I think there's a shop there, and there's some dudes you can talk to or something like that. I'm not sure. But there's our ship. Look how glorious it is. It's also obscenely large for no apparent reason. And it only has one little spinny floaty thing on it, which makes it look retarded. Just point that out. Like the little fighter drones that the Empire uses. It has one little spinny thing, but then this giant leisure craft has one too. Allow me to welcome you aboard. Our captain is Mr. Urbana. Mr. Ardeen. Chief. These people have some weird names. Good God. Try and pronounce this crap. So, welcome to the leisure craft, along with a glitch. Hello, passenger. And this is just a how to continue your trip thing here. And now I'd like to rest in my cabin. Through the sky saloon, whatever. But to continue, you just walk in there and talk to the dude. He will ask you if you want a room, and if you accept the room, it ends your little trip here. But first, do some exploring. I don't think you can go through these doors. No. Okay. I got that the first time you told me, thank you. But there are shops here, which is good news. If you happen to be in an area where there's not a lot of shops, I guess you could do this. This is the only place, I think, for quite a while that you can buy teleport stones and Geisel greens, which are chocobo foods, by the way, if you didn't know what Geisel greens were. They're from every other Final Fantasy. And I think this is a general merchant. Yeah. Not a lot fancy here, but if you need to, you can sell stuff and whatnot. May as well sell this stuff here. A cactus fruit, amazing. And we got new bizarre goods from that. A potion pack, sure. 2 potions for the price of 1.5. But that's basically all that happens here. You can talk to all these people, but their hands are too big. Indeed, that's why Moogles do it. You can also look out. It's just a skybox, but you can look outside the ship if you really want to. There's a little glass below you, and it's kind of a cool ship design on the inside for a leisure craft, but there you go. I think that's basically all you can do here. Apparently we can go on the air deck. Let's go on the air deck, shall we? Meander out here. Is there no one else out here? Not really. There's a Moogle. A machinist Moogle. Are they all machinists? Nope, tech swab. Not sure why you'd want to come out here, but here we are. It seems a little dangerous to let your crew members get that close to your only engine on the vessel. I mean, here we are, right next to the engine. It seems a little dangerous. A little bit too much trust in your passengers, but what have you. I think there's a guard up there anyway. Not that he'll do anything, because you can't do anything with the engine. I wish you could sabotage the engine. But anyway, let's continue our trip, shall we? A giant waste of time that this was. Go me, professional time waster. Okay, and this is the salon. I believe you have to talk to that guy in the... No, it's this guy you have to talk to get a room. What does this guy say? Sure. Whole flocks of sky pirates, you say? Okay, I'm not sure what the point of that was, but I got a beer. Woo! He's a passenger. Apparently these two are in some sort of relationship. They do this every single time you take one of these flights, by the way. I would indeed like a cabin. Who is this Rande? Apparently her name is Anne. Look at us getting backstory. Apparently he's trying to marry her. Forget her mother. I'm not sure why she would have to forget her mother to marry this guy, but whatever. The noble house Lerchelle. Apparently he's from a noble house. He's got a fancy outfit, so I suppose that would make enough sense. Indeed, she does have a proper passenger to attend to. Me. Get out of my way, fool. A game, you say? I like games. I think this appears to be some sort of minigame I've started here. Or side quest, not really minigame. You each gather a flower for your mother, and then this boy here... Okay. Informs each of your sisters of the arrangement. If it can deliver the message to every one of them... Oh, I remember this. All of her sisters are chief stewards, I'm pretty sure, so each destination from a city to another city, actually I think it might just be 2 cities, you would meet a different one of her sisters, and you have to inform them. Six ships, 6 sisters. That was a tongue twister for whatever reason. Not exactly sure why, but I've done confused myself here. They're chief stewards like myself. There you go. Game explained it for you. And we've obtained Anne's letter, so now we can do that little side quest. I don't remember what you get from it, but it's obviously not terribly hard. You can't do it at the start of the game because you don't have access to... oh, I need to get a room now. Yes. I would like to stay in a room, please, madam. Cabin B76. That's a lot of cabins, holy crap. I didn't realize there were that many cabins on this ship, but whatever. You can't do it because you don't have access to all the destinations, so that's kind of a as you continue through the game kind of side quest thing. Or you could just be like me and end up teleporting everywhere because, quite frankly, it's easier and faster. I think it's actually cheaper. I'm not sure if it's cheaper, but I think it's cheaper to just buy teleport stones or get teleport stones and teleport everywhere. Which makes 0 sense, but whatever. Now we're in Buzurba. 30 minutes after I said we should go to Buzurba. We are now in Buzurba. And we need to talk to... I think... it's on this left thing here. The Koos Skygrounds is where we need to go, I believe. May as well check. Can't hurt to check. Got hunts to do, places to be. This one doesn't say complete. Oh, because I didn't talk to Tomage. Hunting of a Nidhogg in the Lusu Square, so I was wrong. There's a different hunt that's up there, and it's like a giant turtle one. Where's Lusu Square? Miner's End. There it is. It's right next to the mine. Convenient. Let me point the camera down so the game stops lagging out. What'll probably happen is I'll continue this until I get a drink, and then I'll like restart the computer or something to see if I can fix DXtory so it doesn't have this issue anymore, but don't want to interrupt what I'm already doing since I've started it now. And this is where I've, well actually this is where I bought a bunch of stuff, is this town, and I was grinding over on the Sand Sea. I think it was the West Sand Sea. I don't ever remember the names of the Sand Seas, but that's where I was grinding, killing those little midget dudes with katanas for whatever reason. Don't know why they have katanas or why they're midget dudes, but who am I to argue with Final Fantasy? Nobody argues with Final Fantasy. Speaking of Final Fantasy, although this has very little to actually do with Final Fantasy, I've been screwing around with RPG Maker for the past like week or so, just messing around with things. And that's a really easy way to make a Final Fantasy game, by the way. Super easy. Who am I talking to? Not you. Is it you? Miner's Ender? No. Lucy Miner, Lucy Miner. Cartographers Guild? No. Is it this guy down here? It's someone over here. He has a name, it's him. People who have names, by the way, are almost always hunt giver outers, or whatever you want to call them. Hunters or something. Build posters, there we go. Some Merca has broken it? What? So this is, I believe, actually a bit closer to our level, so we will have to at least somewhat try when we deal with this thing. Find out where the shaft splits into two. Our prayers go with you. Okay. See, hints like that, I like those hints. That tells you where it is with, do I need to heal? Yeah, I do. It tells you where it is without blatantly saying or pointing to it. Hints like that are good, and it's not terribly difficult to find the first point where this mine splits into two. It's actually not very far into the mine either, if I'm not mistaken here. Got some mining to do, got some things to kill. After we defeat these, we should have some more hunts that open up. We may have to continue the story a bit more, I can't recall. But I'll go back to the clan house and get rewards for it, and then we'll continue with my attempt to defeat the Demonwall. Actually, let's see where it splits. Well, there's a split right there, but I'm pretty sure it refers to this one up here, where the two main shafts split off there. We can't actually, by the way, we can't actually explore any of the rest of this area, any of this other half here, because they're all gated off for right now. It's like level 35 plus enemies in there, but I should just run, because these things are worthless. There's also, the second time you come in here, there's different enemies in this first spot. They're all the same level, but there's those big giant stompy guys that like to stomp on your face. Usually they're sleeping. For whatever reason, like 90% of the time, those creatures are sleeping. I'm not sure why they programmed it like that, but whatever. Nothing here is any real threat, apparently, especially for whatever reason, because Vaughn has 1100 hit points. Not sure why he has so many hit points. Does he have like a bangle on or something? No, he doesn't have a bangle, does he? No, he has gauntlets. Why does he have so many hit points? I don't know. Whatever. But I'm fairly certain our target's up here. I'm gonna point the screen down again so it stops lagging. Stops lagging. If I had a Intel processor, we wouldn't have this problem. Ever. Intel processors are far, far better than AMD for this sort of thing. There's our target right there. Well, that's pretty easy to spot there, isn't it? And it has Protect, and Haste, and Shell. It's unknown level. Well, let's get to beating on it. It's a little bit large, it's kind of silly looking. Saber! What is that? I don't know. I have no idea what... Oh, okay, well, it poisoned me. Good start. This doesn't appear to be a terrible... 3 blocks in a row, nice. Doesn't appear to be a terribly difficult fight, but he does have a pretty high chance to combo, apparently, for whatever reason. Luckily, we have a pretty high chance to block. And Vaughn is tanking it for us, which is good, because he's the one that's meant to be tanking it for us. Tail Spear, that did quite a bit of damage. I could cure this poison, but it's not really hampering me at all, to be honest. So I'm just going to leave it there. Apparently his defense goes way up when he gets low health. I didn't realize that. There we go. We killed a giant freaking Nidhogg. Go me. Or we killed the Nidhogg, which was a giant freaking snake thing. But there you go. Now let's cure this poison. And leave! If you do these right as you get your chance to unlock them, they're far, far more entertaining because there's actually a very high chance that you'll fail miserably. But I like to just do them in batches like that. There's a bajillion bats right there. Jesus. You can also, if you want to, just avoid spawning a bajillion enemies like I'm doing, you can take the little side path down there on my left side or the right side. It'll keep you from spawning all the enemies that are on the bridge, but it doesn't particularly matter. Also, what's up, Quellen? Is it still laggy for you? Some people have issues with my stream, I have no idea. You do not have to do hunts in order, so... If you wanted to, you could just, I'm not sure what actually unlocks hunts, but I'm pretty sure you can just do whatever order you want. So if you had Yasmat unlocked and you haven't done any other ones, which I don't think is possible, but you could just go ahead and do Yasmat. But I did say hi to you, Blue. I think I said, oh, you mean him. I don't know. Ignore me. Also, everyone say hi to the new person. Hello, new person. Who's only said like a few things. That's not terribly unusual, though. I do that too, to be honest. I don't usually talk terribly often on live streams. I just kind of have it in a tab and I'm listening to people, so... I do that in a lot of videos, too. Or watching a lot of videos. I'm seriously down there. Hello, I have defeated Nidhogg, the Nidhogg. And we got a Rose Corsage, a Balaclava. Balaclava? Oh no, some Gil! Yay! Take this too. It's a Nidhogg molting. Very good powdered and eaten. I don't know if I want to eat a snake's molting. Great serpent skin. What is that? What did you just give me, good sir? It's not a key item. It's this. It's molted skin of a great serpent. Of the great serpent. Okay, sure. That's probably worth a decent amount and probably tied to some sort of, I don't need to save. I wish all of the crystals were teleport crystals, but sadly they're not. Baklavas, balaclavas. I don't even know what I guess balaclava is some sort of hat. That's some sort of hat with a feather in it. No, it's not. It's down there. I like how each of the things has an icon for it, which is a nice little touch. Sadly, they don't have like a 3D model you can look at, but apparently it is some sort of head wrapping. Interesting. Head wrapping ho! Onward, I'm not going to use it, but there you go, we have a head wrapping now. I'm actually going to head to the bar here. There was a way quicker way to do that, and I just passed it by, didn't I? Yeah. Gotta go back this way. I'm going to head to the bar here and use its little poster, billboard, whatchamacallit, instead of going back to Rabanastre. Although, to get the guild things, I'd have to go back to Rabanastre anyway. May as well do it this way. This is actually a slightly faster way to get to the mine as well, but for whatever reason I'm just used to going around in a U-shape. It makes you do that the first time, and I just kind of get used to doing that. But it's certainly faster to cut through this way, and then take a left right there. But whatever. We're going to the bar, which is right here. By the way, I didn't show this last time, but there's a drunk guy on the ground, slobbering to himself. If you talk to this guy, he'll tell you he's drunk. The fate of one who drinks unwisely. Rivers pass across his tongue, but he tastes not a drop. Indeed. This poor soul here. Anyway, all these people out here are drunk at some degree or another if you talk to them. And there's this guy who's just kind of standard idol model going there, but whatever. Onward to the bar. To get drunk? Not really. You don't actually drink in this game. We have rank 2 hunt. This is the first rank 2 hunt I believe we've actually had access to, which is the Wyvern Lord, which is a greater wyvern. The petitioners in Rabanastre. Surveying the Yinsa Yansi. Left unchecked, it could pose a threat. I thought it said great. I'm like, what? A great to Rabanastre? Fell it in my stead, sure. But there we go, we've unlocked a new hunt now, and they're apparently in the weapon shop for whatever reason, and there's the phone again. Sweet, glorious phone. Oh, we all like that. I don't even think you guys can hear the phone. I just like to blatantly announce it for no apparent reason whatsoever. There's a kid doing a handstand. Did you see that? Do it again. There he goes, doing a handstand. He's probably not here when we cut through this one. Nope. They have a bad habit of doing the scene transitions like that, where there's a character or something standing there past the line, and then when you cross the line, they're all gone or in different spots or something. They have a bad habit of doing that. But anyway, we need to head back to the teleport crystal over here. Sadly, there's only one in this entire town, so... He doesn't need to hold the handstand for more than a quarter second, don't be silly. That's about how long I can do a handstand, which means he is doing it as good as me, which means he is amazing. That is the qualification benchmark that I use for stuff like that. He does it like me, that means he's amazing. Look at him go! Teleport to... yeah, we need to go to Rabinaster, don't we? Yeah, may as well. Go to Rabinaster and talk to the guild hall leader dude man. And we may as well pick up this hunt while we're here, and I've started my incessant hiccuping that I tend to like doing while I stream for whatever reason. I don't know why, I think it's just the amount of talking I do. I just start kind of hiccuping and burping and weird stuff like that, because I'm a weird guy. We need to go to the Muthru Bazaar, or Muthru, however you actually pronounce that, because that's right below the guild house. I know my way around town, don't argue with me. Guild house is this way. Sadly, we had to go through a freaking scene transition loading screen dealio up here. I wish this was a more modern game. Whoa, where am I? Am I in the right place? Yeah, okay, confused myself there. And they would, and that way you could have like this entire town be one area that loaded in or something like that. I wish, but then I wouldn't be able to record it because I have no way to record a console. So, boo. One day I'll get some sort of capture card or something that would let me record it. How you doing, Mont Blanc? Mont Blanc? I think there was a Mont Blanc character in Final Fantasy X-2 as well. I think there might be one in 11. For all I know, there might be one in a lot of games. But he's a Moogle in this one, so... I'm a Hedge Knight, apparently. I ranked up from whatever I was before. Here, reward 2 warp motes. Sweet. Motes are items that you can throw that will cast whatever spell they're associated with. So a Hastega mote will cast Hastega. Warp mote will cast Warp. Warp only affects one thing, so... Apparently Mont Blanc is in the Final Fantasy Wikia. Interesting. I'm a rear guard already. Man, I ranked up a bunch. I didn't even realize that. 2 more teleport stones. And he's got some hunts for us. Look at that. We've got hunts coming out the wazoo here. And the Giza Plains, you say? Well, that's where the petitioner is. That's probably where the enemy is as well. Usually the petitioner is relatively close to the enemy for the majority of the hunts. At least until you get later in the game where you have like rank 5, 6, or whatever rank hunts. And you have access to the airship at that point, so... A horrible monster has come to the plains, terrorizing our poor cockatrices. It looks like a cockatrice to me, so a cockatrice has come to terrorize your cockatrices. Sure, whatever, float your boat. Yes, I'll have to talk to the petitioner because you're an intermediary. Well, you've done this before. I know where the Giza Plains is, thank you. Let me accept the other hunt, please. Oh, there we go. I thought I could only accept one. Rocktoise is in Bujerba. That's the one I was talking about. That's the one that's on that area I meant. That's the turtle. It's a Rocktoise. It's a tortoise made of rock. How clever. This one's actually got an interesting story behind it. This person has been secretly raising a pet. And the pet turns out to be this Rocktoise, as it's called. And it's huge. I'm not sure how one secretly raises a Rocktoise, but whatever. I will indeed sign on the hunt. Is that... do I not have any prizes for these hunts, or what? Yeah, there it is, I know. I pointed it out earlier, Mont Blanc, thank you. Anything else? Nope, we're done. He's got nothing for me. Do you have anything? Yes. You have a tip for me, I'm sure. When you've defeated 8 marks and accumulated 20,000 clan points, you'll gain a rank. That is quite a bit. I must have just got this rank that I have, because that's a lot of points. You have anything else to tell me? No, he's just going to tell me that. Sure, whatever. And we're done here. Wandering off. So now we've got a bunch of hunts. I'm actually going to go ahead and save those for after a bit more storyline here. So let us get back to the storyline, which means I need to teleport back down to that teleport crystal and then teleport somewhere else. If you haven't figured it out, there's a lot of teleporting in this game. The thing with this game that's different from a fair number of other Final Fantasy games is they give you this kind of freedom basically from the get-go. I mean, we're not really far into the story at all, and we're doing side quests, and we're going between towns willy-nilly and stuff like that. We need to go to the South Gate. Not a terrible lot of other Final Fantasies past the first, like, 4 or so give you that amount of frequency. The first, I don't remember how many, but the first 4 or 5 or however many it was, you can basically go wherever you want so long as you have the means to go there. It doesn't, I don't think they ever really give you a definite idea of where to go most of the time. But anyway, we need to head back to the Tome of Wraithwall for attempt number 8 bajillion to kill this freaking Demonwall. Hopefully it goes well. It might actually be beneficial for me to wait a little bit before I cast my, actually let me check my license board too, before I cast my mischarges here. Do I have anything else I can get? Spellbound? No. Let's see, Headsman is good. I guess I could grab that. Anything that gives you MP after doing something, Swiftness is also good, such as Martyr, Headsman. There's another one for casting damage somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. No. But channeling is good as well. There's, I think, 3 channelings. War Mage, that's what it is. MP after dealing magic damage. There should be another one after dealing standard damage. Somewhere. No idea where it is. But any of those are fantastic skills to have. The more ways to gain MP, the better. And I am going to save because I am a smart cookie. I'm usually not a smart cookie. For instance, the beginning of this stream, I was not a very smart cookie. But we are now. Hello, McCory. I've never seen you before. Welcome to me, failing miserably. I hope you're excited. I like how the person that was basically begging me to do this this Demonwall last stream isn't actually here for this one. By the way, it was Martin. Let's see. It would be nice if there was a runaround for a bit, Gambit, so the AI would charge up their MP. You need to go down. That's good. You should have it as well. His need to be on. Okay. Now that we've done that, we'll step right down here next to it, and I haven't seen River for a while either. River is more the World of Tanks kind of guy. So. And what we need to do, I think it's under, I'm not sure where it is. There it is, Arcane. We need to Berserk Vossler and I think I might Berserk Vaughn as well. It missed. How do you miss? He's a teammate standing right next to you. How do you miss that? Good God, Vaughn. Can I, like, not hit him for some reason with that? Or does Vaughn just have terrible magic ability? Now I have to run back up here and refill my MP because of this crap. Oi. Maybe I know you can Berserk him. Maybe Vaughn can't Berserk him for whatever reason. Berserk does have a pretty low chance of hitting. Whoa, camera. There we go. Let's quickly go refill my MP here. Actually, that's going to remove his Berserk, isn't it? I think he's still standing in his spot over there. I think that might remove his MP. Or his Berserk, not his MP. Why would that remove MP? That would be stupid. We good? Nope, he's still got Berserk. Run! Run back this way. Berserk him because that will boost his attack speed and damage, I'm pretty sure. Which will then result in him doing ridiculous amounts of damage per hit, which is exactly what we want of him. The one thing I do wish is that he had some sort of immunity to dark, but he doesn't, so we're going to have to deal with that manually. Step 1 is to not open Chrome like an idiot. Step 1 is to state save. Step 2 is to do this, and more than likely die. The only reason I'm using state saves, by the way, is to just save time. I'm not going to state save mid-battle or anything like that. I will state save, you know, before an optional boss like this. That's not really mandatory. But here is attempt number 8 bajillion. I hope you're excited.
Fight or run. We better decide fast.
So here we go! Fight is our initial objective. We're going to drop his health just a little bit until he starts using Warp. Doom's not an issue. And then I'm going to try and throw out some quickenings. See how well that works. Probably not terribly well, but we'll see. She's got Petrify, I've got Doom, she's being murdered. It's casting Blind Guy. Oi, 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 oi. Let's see. Quickening. Sure, Red Spile. Are we ready? Are we ready for this? Not really. I'm probably going to screw this up horribly. You really have to chain quickenings for this fight. You cannot really do the fight without chaining quickenings. So welcome to quickenings. Whee! Lots of explosions and happy fun time, etc., etc.
I must be strong.
And this is her level 2 one, by the way. This is the only level 2 one I've actually cast so far. Level 2s deal more damage, but they take 2 charges instead of 1, so... Let's see how many of these I can loot. Hopefully a lot. No? Nope, we're done. I was hoping I could get... The thing with those is they require a bit of luck to get your mischarges back, and I don't think we actually did enough damage here. Because it is random if you get a mischarge back. Yeah, that wasn't enough. Okay, eye drops. That was not eye drops on Vaughn. You do eye drops on Vossler. Then eye drops on yourself. Lots of eye drops when he does that. All about the eye drops. And then beat the crap out of it. And he's casting Telega, which is not what I was hoping for, but who's he hitting it with? Oh, Vossler, really? Oh no, Ash. The thing with once he does that is I don't really have anyone useful to replace her with. In fact, I'm pretty sure Bosch, yeah, Bosch isn't even set up properly. Oh well. Are we going to make it? Are we going to make it? No. Well, welcome to the Demonwall. And he's casting a Null, which is great as well. It's actually the only time we've seen him cast a Null. Need to click back in the window here. We've seen us die before. Cut back to here. Hut 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 hut. This is why I usually skip this Demonwall, and if I fail too many more times, I'm just going to go ahead and skip it again. You get a sword from it. I can't remember what, Demon's Bane or something like that. I call it the Blood Sword before, but I'm pretty sure it's the Demon's Bane. Which is decent at this point in the game, but you can, I mean, it's not terribly amazing, and you can just get them later if need be.
Fight or run. We better decide fast.
Fight is our objective. Beat the living crap out of it. It's casting Doom at the get-go. Good lord. Doom in this fight is entirely useless. Let me actually make sure of something. Make sure my battle speed's still up. Yep. Always gotta have that battle speed all the way up. The thing with Blindga is in this kind of fight, you can't really avoid it, to be honest. Your party's all close together, and it's just terrible. Keep beating on it some more. We're all missing now. Yay, missing. Set up some eye drops out. You, eye drop, you. Need to eye drop him because he is berserked. He's important. And he's casting like a time to use a quickening. We need to deal. Use your red spiral. Why are you not using your red spiral? Oh, lame. Lame. For whatever reason, he actually got his Telega off before my quickening. And the thing with Telega is, if you do that, what I just did, where you have someone try and use a quickening, but they're waiting for an animation to finish, such as Telega, all of your party members stop. I don't know why, but they all just kind of stand there and wait. So, but he continues moving forward, which wastes a bunch of time. What I want to do is cast the quickening. Cast it again. I like how they hit him from where they start. It's weird. What I want to do is cast quickening the instant I know he's about to use a Telega attack. And he is beating the living crap out of Vossler. Ooh, I'm going to have to revive here in a second. I timed that slightly poorly. Curses. And we need to quickening. Do a whip kick. Sure, why not? We haven't actually seen her use whip kick before. Hello, God-given talent. Welcome back. Welcome back to me failing at this boss. Ash's quickenings are actually really good, by the way. Just want to point that out. So is a few other ones, like that one specifically is pretty good. Oh, I screwed that up. I meant to hit X, because there's another mischarge there. Curses, curses, curses. That could be the cause of the end of my quickening chain. Curses, curses, curses. Yeah, no, we didn't get another mischarge there. Hopefully we get one on Vaughn's, otherwise this is going to end prematurely. Explosions! Another mischarge, another mischarge. Hey, there we go, another mischarge. The quickenings in this game just look amazing. I'd like to point that out. They just look cool. You gotta admit, the quickenings just look cool. Then the fact that I'm chaining these for freaking ever here. Oh, I missed another mischarge. This is how you're supposed to get lucky with these on this kind of fight, is you're supposed to get like a 10 long chain, which I don't think I'm gonna get. Especially since that happened. Oh no. Ooh, that was close. I missed a mischarge again, but we're getting another one off. Maybe I can get lucky. Yes, 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 yes. This is exactly the kind of luck I needed for this kind of fight. Oh, there's another one, and I missed another mischarge. That's like the 4th one I've missed. Welcome to Quickening Chain Heaven right here. How to defeat bosses. Get really lucky. No, I'm playing this on an emulator because I have no way to, and we're done. I have no way to record my consoles. I don't have a capture card or anything fancy like that. And we got Torrent, which I believe is the second Quickening Chain event. Slightly stronger than the last one, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, please kill him. He's casting Telega again. On her. You need to stop using a Phoenix down and beat the crap out of it now. Kill it with fire. Please God, kill it with fire. Blindga, no, don't cast Blindga. Oh lordy, 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 lordy. Bosch, come in. Bosch doesn't even have a weapon, does he? No. You, eye drops. This is so very close right now. It only hit Vaughn, which is good. Oh my god, kill it. Kill it with a passion. Oh my god. Oh, look how close that was. And that was with some serious quickening luck. This boss is insane at this point in the game. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Ooh. You could, on an emulator, I'm not going to do this, but you could cheat the quickening system and use save states. I'm pretty sure that will work because it uses a random number generation. Bosh, you didn't even do anything. Why you're here. Alright, I hope you're happy, Martin, because that took freaking way more effort than just continuing the game. Sweet Jesus. Now I need to revive everyone, get everyone back together. Doom is still on Vaughn, so he's gonna die. Bosch is gonna die, but I don't care. Lordy, lordy, lordy. This is not the international version. This is the standard US version, so the license board is just boring. I might show off the international version because it has a far superior license system, in my opinion, but whatever. You swap back in. There we go. What's up, Ultimara? How are you? And we need to revive everyone. You just missed me being extremely lucky. Oh, she's in the X zone. I can't revive her. I don't remember how to get someone back from the X zone. I know they come back if you go to a save point, so... Onward! I don't know why you threw a potion at him, but whatever. We blew so many quickenings in that. Oh my god, that was a ton of quickenings. Back to the save point. Save point, save point, save point. I am not even going to risk going further into this area, even though I know I can handle the other part of this area. By the way, that's not the only Demonwall in the game. Just want to point that out. Oh, Ash came back when we teleported. Interesting. At least I think she did. Looked like she did. Probably didn't, and I'm just hallucinating like I usually do, but... Demon thingy! Demonwall! The thing I just killed. There's not just one of those. There's in fact two! You can skip the first one, you cannot skip the second one, but you have to kill the second one before you can get the sword. Just so you know. But if you don't kill the first one, you can't get the sword no matter what. You have to kill both of them. I'll show you where the sword is. It's right down... The second one's actually way easier. The sword is... I think you have to kill both of them, don't you? Maybe you don't. I thought you did. Nothing happens. Yeah, there you go. You have to kill the other one. But this is where the sword would be. You kill the other one, come back here, and touch that. But if you don't kill the first one... the second one is what activates that wall, by the way, so you can use it. The first one does not activate this hidden jewel. But if you don't kill the first one, you can't get to the hidden jewel, because that if you don't kill it, it'll still be sitting there. You can come back later, I think, and fight it. But, you know, whatever. This fight should be way, way, way easier. It's half the level, half the hit points. There's little poles on the side that you can use to slow it down, or if you're unlucky, speed it up, which is bad. And it is twice the distance that it has to travel. It's also very eerie when it first starts. I like that. Hello. This part of the game is way cooler in my opinion if you run from the first one.
We must be quick. Together we can bring it down.
The amount of RAM you have on your computer for an emulation, it doesn't really matter so long as you have enough to run the emulation program. The actual playing the game is all about the CPU. You need, to be decent, you need either a really good quad core or a really good dual core or a decent quad core. For whatever reason, we can hit it from really far away. Sleep, don't even care. Those altars are the things I told you about that you can use to slow them down or speed it up. The graphics card also plays a decent role in if you can run an emulation or not. He knows Blindga too? That's freaking lame. I was hoping he didn't know Blindga, but apparently he does. Sure, whatever. You need to use his eye drops. You can see he has way less health. We're like a third of the way through the area and we've already horribly mauled him, so... He's way easier than the other one, which is fantastic, because I hate to have to kill two of these things. Even with a longer area, I'd hate to kill two of these freaking things. Vaughn, I told you to use eye drops on yourself, didn't I? You paid 2,000 for your computer? You should chain magic this game. You should easily be able to run this if you paid 2,000 for your computer. He just has chain magic and he's using Telega. I don't like the fact that he combined those two. Vossler, eh. even back in 2009, you should still be able to run this. I'm running a an old AMD processor and a 6850, which is like $220 US dollars worth of equipment, and I'm running pretty well. Plus I'm streaming, which takes the CPU power away as well. And Ash. Wait for her to get freaking blinded. There we go. So it's pretty well optimized. And I'm using screen capture on DXtory, which takes even more freaking processing power than DXtory does. So I think the total cost of my computer was, in the end, probably about 700 or so. Something around there. It's because I went with AMD. They have, in my opinion, the best bang for the buck that you can possibly get. Like the 6850 and the AMD processors are pretty freaking sweet. 6850 especially is pretty sweet. It's like 100 and... what is it now? I got it when it was 200, so that was quite a while ago, but right now I think it's 120 or something for the 6850. Which is an amazing graphics card for that price. It's pretty sweet. I don't recommend getting the newer cards yet. I mean, they're like... what, $500+ for the newer graphic cards? Some of the newer graphic cards are like $800+ or something ridiculous like that. That's silly. Don't do that. Fran's gonna die, and Ash is silenced. I still don't know how to remove Doom, but whatever, she'll just die eventually. I also don't know how to remove XII, but I do know, apparently, it must wear off at some point. But we need to actually go back this way. Sorry. Ran the wrong way. I can run an emulator because I'm amazing. My processor is really good though for the amount that I paid for it. It's a 960T and it's overclocked to something ridiculous. It's usually overclocked to like 3.8 gigahertz, but because it's summer and it's like 8 million degrees in my house, I had to clock it down a little bit to 3.4 right now. But the processor is pretty sweet. It's cheap. It's a really cheap processor, but it runs everything well enough. Let's see. Yeah, it's all about speed. You're going to have some issues running this at 2.2. You could actually... what is the actual processor you have? Because I think this is... yeah, this is right, isn't it? Thought it was. Am I going the right way? Am I just confusing myself? I don't know. I think this is the way I'm supposed to go to get this sword. A T660. That is Intel, is it not? It's like the Q6600, except not quite as powerful, I think. You might be able to run PS2 games on that, but you're not going to be able to run something like this or Final Fantasy X on that. Because both of these games are really quite intensive. Is this the right way? Yes, it must be the right way. Because it's not marked on the map. And Fran's dead. There she is. I was just waiting for the countdown timer to wear out, basically.